Hey guys, well this is going to be my first video today. I've had a few people and associates asking me for a little intro into futures and forex trading. So today I'm going to give you guys that. It's going to be basic, just what you need to get started and what I did as a trader. And currently I'm still working. You know, it's a long journey, as it says on this first slide here, and it's going to take countless hours, but once you get started, you kind of fall in love with it. So I'm here to help you guys, and I'm going to start with this video. There's going to be lots to come in the future. So let's get right into this. Okay, so before we get into this, guys, you guys need to understand this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take months and even years before you see any profits. And as I'm writing this, I'm still a break-even trader. I haven't received any payouts yet. I'm able to pass funded accounts, but that's about it at this point. And I've been trading for over a year now, and I'm still on the journey, so I'm not trying to sell you guys a course or anything. I'm just trying to help anyone who's wanting to get started and begin their journey. So you need to remember, trading is a gateway to financial freedom, but that doesn't come without sacrificing countless hours of practice and work. And this is a high income skill, and if you're going to quit something when it gets hard, then close this video right now. It's not for you. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into step one here. So what you're going to want to do is go to Walmart, dollar store, wherever. Just buy some cheap notebooks. And you're going to want to start with the basics, watching YouTube videos or whatever, and start writing down charts, patterns, terminology, everything you're going to need along the way. It helps me write it down. It sticks in your brain a little bit better. And obviously this is super basic. It should only take a week or two to understand this. You're going to learn more by practicing anyways. And honestly, you'll learn more from losing and keep on pushing through it. So you don't want to overanalyze this. You want to just take notes you can refer back to, and yeah, basically watch YouTube videos. The people I watched at the beginning were TJR, has some good videos, his boot camp, and Casper SMC, and there's some controversy about him, but I find his videos are very simple and easy to follow when you're just starting, so that's another good one. So this is the TJR boot camp. It's old and it's not exactly up to date, but it's one of the best things you can watch at the start when you're trading. It's like 56 videos, lots of content. Just go through them, take notes. It's boring, but it teaches you the basics and it gives you a good foot to start on. Okay, so step 2 here, once you've taken notes and you kind of understand the basics, you're going to want to set up a TradingView account. I'm sure most people have that already, whether you traded crypto or stocks or whatever. Most people getting into this will already have a TradingView account, but you want to set it up how you like, get a feel for it. Eventually you can find a broker you like. There's lots of options out there. I'm not the best to refer you guys because I'm in Canada, so my options are different. I personally use Oanda, but you can just get MetaTrader. It's very simple. Lots of videos online to teach you how to do it. And you want to open a demo account, which is fake money. So you're going to be practicing, just getting a feel for contract sizing, placing trades, and yeah, it's all fake money, so you're not losing anything. You can just mess around and just get a feel for everything. So this is my TradingView here. It's basic stuff here. Up here you can select your symbols. What you want to do, you can favorite the ones you're going to be using, and you know, select all your tools, star which ones you want to have on your toolbar. You know, basic stuff. There's also indicators. There's some of the ones I use when trading. For beginners, this one's good. ICT kill zones and pivots. I'm not going to go too much into this right now. I'll make a full video on TradingView, But this one's good to show your sessions. And eventually when you want to connect a broker, you go down to your trading panel here. And you got all these different options you can connect, and basically when you place a trade, it will show it on your trading view. So you can manage it in live time through trading view, which is nice. Yeah, that's about it for trading view. Let's get on to the next slide. Okay, so step 3 is going to be identifying a strategy that works for you. Now that you have everything set up and you understand the basics, you want to watch YouTube videos, go on Google, and take notes and find a strategy that you identify with and you like. And what you want to do is, once you got that strategy, write it down and stick to it. A lot of traders don't ever make it anywhere because they're hopping from strategy to strategy, and it kills you. You got to stick with something. You might not be good at it first, but once you got something, stick with it as long as you like it. And once you practice enough, it'll work out as long as it's proven. And that's going to take us into our next slide here. Point number 4 is back testing. Once you have everything set up, you're going to need to find a strategy, like we said in the last slide, and you're going to need to test it, endlessly test it. And this is crucial to you becoming profitable. I use FX Replay. I would suggest using FX Replay. You get a subscription, and it's like $35, $40 a month, something like that. But you can use other platforms as well. And you want to use this, and basically it'll put you back in time, and you can trade as it's live market and basically practice your strategy. You can stop and start time, taking real contract sizing and treating it like it's a live account. So if you're treating it like it's a $50,000 funded account, you want to risk however much you're going to risk on that account. So you want to have good risk management. Treat it like it's a real account. Don't take a million trades. Take your time. Watch how the markets play out. Watch if your strategy's working, and find ways to improve it. Okay, so here's FX Replay. Like I said, there's lots of good stuff with this. It shows your analytics, everything you basically need to learn. I'm gonna post a video on how I backtest and kind of going through FX Replay more. But for now, you can make an account for free and just mess around with it. There's just limited options when it's a free account, but it's always a good option to start with. See if you like this platform. For me, there's a few glitches here and there, but it's constantly getting updated, and it's the best software I found personally, and it's helped me a lot. Like, the only reason I'm passing funded accounts is because I put in days of backtesting, and that's been a huge difference. Before I didn't do that, and I was just kind of going at the markets with no practice and hoping for the best, essentially just gambling. And obviously I was losing, because that's how it goes. If you don't put in the work, the markets are going to humble you real fast. So you want to get a software like this, start putting in the hours, and eventually it'll start coming to you. It'll start to click. So step 5 here. After you've done all that, you put in days, not hours of backtesting, and you're confident in your strategy. You're going to want to find a prop firm to get funded, because I'm assuming most people watching this video don't have $50,000, $100,000 to throw into a live account to start trading with. So prop firm's going to be your best option. There's many out there. You can watch YouTube videos on top 5 prop firms or whatever. I personally use Top Step just because I trust them. Fees aren't terrible. It's $50 for a challenge, $200 activation fee once you pass. And there's certain rules to it, which I'll explain in the next slide. But keep in mind, you're not going to pass your first time. Don't get defeated. There's lots of emotions that come into play when you're actually trading live. Backtesting, it's not real money, so it doesn't phase you like that. When you get the emotions involved, that's when trading actually gets hard. But once you master it, profits are endless, and the market's not going anywhere, so you don't need to be in a rush. And I'll make videos on my strategies to pass funded accounts in the future. But if you're just getting into trading, this is far down the road. You're going to need to practice till you're confident to avoid losing as much money as you don't want to be. Because if you go into this without practicing, that's why prop firms make so much money. Because people go into this unconfident, no strategy, and you just get wrecked. Trust me, I've been there. Okay, so here's the Top Step website here. So there's lots of different things: coaching, funding. Here's the account sizes here. I always go for the 50K one because, I mean, it's cheapest and it's relatively easy to pass. You can pass it in 2 trades if you wanted to. But like I said, pick whatever prop firm you want. Just understand some of them will not pay you out, or there'll be delays on the payouts, or you need to research before you get into this. And sometimes paying a little bit extra money is better in the long run because it takes away the risk. So that's who I go with. If you want to get started on Top Step, I don't have a code or anything. Just hit earn funding and you're good to go. The 6th and final step, getting paid. So again, like I said, guys, this is a long way down the road if you're watching this and you're just getting started. But you need to keep focusing on being consistent as well as practicing as much as you can, and the payouts will come. And I'm at that point right now where I'm getting this close, but I just got to keep getting better every single day. There's always stuff to learn. You got to fall in love with it. You need to kill your emotions in trading, but you need to keep the drive and the motivation alive. Like, there's some good emotions you need to keep. Because the hardest part about trading isn't charts or candles. It's keeping this in check. And once you have that down, profits are endless. So don't be greedy. Don't have an attachment to money. And just remember, we are in this for the long run. And you need to look at the prop firm you're using. We'll go into this more in another video. But there'll be different rules you need to follow to get a payout. Top Step, for example, you need to obviously not go below your $2,000 drawdown limit. And you need 5 consecutive days of $200 or more in that day to be able to receive a payout. So there's always little ways they'll try to not pay you. You need to know that going into it so you can plan your contract sizing accordingly. But again, guys, this is far down the road, and if you're just getting started, I'll have more in-depth videos out before you get to this stage. So I'm not going to go too much into this right now, but that's the basics. And that's going to wrap it up for this little intro here. Like I said, I'm just getting started on YouTube, so I'll do my best to make this clean, but I'll get better as I go. If you guys have any questions for me, you can drop them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer everything. And all I gotta say is just stay consistent, keep working, guys. You'll make it in the end. There's gonna be tough days, and you gotta understand that going into it. Like I said, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's gonna take time, but keep pushing forward and we'll all make it one day, guys. So that's going to be it for today. I'll have more videos out going in depth to all these things, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, that's it, guys. So have a good one.